Welcome back to our 5th edition D&D Bronze Age Greek game. The party is in the city of Argos. They recently rescued Helen of Sparta from, she had been kidnapped by Theseus. He had left her with a friend and brought her back to avoid a war. There were 10 days of games that the party participated in, and did pretty well. They won first in the Hoplite racing, and did well in some of the other events. They have all rested, and they're all 3rd level now, and they're hanging around in the public house after all of the feasting. Was there anything anyone needed to do in particular that you had in mind?
No.
Aside from the daily thing. No.
Not really.
Just regale our great deeds to anybody that will listen.
Alright, make a performance roll.
We can go check on the Bloothawks.
Performance. So I got a 22 on performance.
Alright, so you're spreading the tales really well and telling people about your adventures so the word can get passed on and probably exaggerated on the way.
And talk about how we defeated the mighty lion. It was, I just exaggerate a little bit, on how big the lion really was. Yeah.
Even though
All
I'm
right.
wearing it.
Even though I'm wearing it, exactly. And then talk up, everybody's just kind of talk us up. How great Tychon is, the master of the ships, and how
I already said I like you.
and how great, just talking us all up. I'm trying to build our fame a little more.
Alright. And you wanted to go check on the Bloodhawks that you had captured?
Yeah.
And and Lambo.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Lambo.
move the map.
Good,
It is evening. It's not real late yet, but it's the sun's down and you're entering a darker twilight period. And you guys all do. That's your marching order, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Who just got knocked over in the front?
Nathaniel.
You left
Oh, whatever.
Nathaniel behind.
That's Aetos.
that's fine.
That's
Aetos
about-
down.
I have fallen.
Aetos down.
That's about.
But I can stand.
Would my silver cloak be done by now?
Yes. This is from the fleece of Lambo, a silver fleeced ram, and I forgot what you rolled it for. So this is a little earlier in the day that afternoon. You head across to the Weavers. And
You slide it over a little bit. I want to throw something at it.
let's see. Yeah, that's what, right?
Your monitor's calling.
Number 4. Okay. So you put it on, and you walk over to the mirror to take a look. And as you walk over, a trail of flowers sprouts out of the ground behind you.
That's the coolest thing ever.
And it looks really nice in the mirror. But as you walk around wearing it, the flowers continue to trail behind you. And as you guys, you go to feast, and you're moving around, and you notice that after about an hour, the flowers seem to fall and sort of dissolve, so they don't last forever. But for about an hour behind you, when you're wearing it, you leave a trail of flowers.
Which can be good or bad, depending on.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, you have these beautiful flowers behind you.
On the other hand, you're leaving a trail of beautiful flowers behind.
Yeah, I mean, like Coming to America, a king jumps out of the cab and he sees the roses and he knows his dad's there.
Number 2 wasn't good though. Sorry.
No.
No, we were disappointed. But moving on, Mistine may leave, whoever's wearing the cloak, may leave a trail of flowers growing behind them as they walk around.
That's such a princess power.
Such beauty and grace, Your Majesty.
Are they a specific type of flowers, or is it just made of?
That is just princess power.
Pretty wild flowers.
Nothing that you can use for spell components.
Well, I think my original cloak of persuasion.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to trade?
I'm sure.
Trade for what? What do you have to trade?
No, I was saying
Oh, we're a little
trade
bit off.
their cloaks.
Oh my gosh,
No,
the
that would be so funny
barbarian.
to me.
The barbarian having trails of.
No, move.
I am.
Okay.
Having trails of flowers behind the barbarian would be awesome.
Yeah. That's really what I was thinking.
It's almost like you're enticing people to follow you so you can beat them up.
Honestly, that would be terrifying if you think about it. You see a barbarian that's covered in the skulls of his enemies, and there's just little flowers trailing everywhere. It's like, come here, little man, your blood will fertilize my flowers.
People would mistake you to.
I will admit I would be terrified as hell if I saw that in real life.
People would mistake you as a worshiper of Persephone. Because, yeah, that's Persephone in a nutshell.
Well, if you think that, I worship Ares, so therefore I also worship Hades and Persephone.
Yeah, I just... Like, the imagery of blood and flowers together is just like...
The whole aesthetic.
Yeah. The whole aesthetic.
Yeah, well, I'm a little closer to my god now, so I can actually channel Ares' power straight through my weapons. And I can actually give you Ares' power as well. Give you an extra D4 radiant damage.
Nice.
So while I'm
For
walking
a
around
minute.
with my flowers, I'm like telling Apollo about it. Just casually. Flowers.
Like, hey, Apollo, check it out. It's like you're talking to your bestie.
Yeah. Just totally.
All right, roll percentile dice. My hands are kind of full.
Here. 42.
It's
Meaning
it's
of
the
life.
number, yeah.
So
And
you
thus-
don't know the question, so
And
you just know the
himself
answer.
emerges to grace us with his presence.
Give it to Nathaniel. And Nathaniel, put it in the dishwasher, please.
Oh, wait, Derek's not with you.
Nope, he has to.
Draegus isn't with you either.
Nope.
They overdid it. They partied too hard, and now.
No,
they're-
I think
Already
Derek actually died of dysentery.
Yeah, I think by now Derek is characters.
All right.
Then Draegus shows up just long enough to piss off Tychon and then bounces.
This will be Lambo today.
Lambo!
I need a new cotton ball. Actually, I have.
No, I thought you were sheep.
Isn't that
It's
a sheep?
freshly sheared.
And it's freshly sheared, so it's even better. You don't need it.
All right.
So
well, she needs to
Andrea-
be painted. At the very
silver,
least.
yeah. I say the next sharing, we should make Andrea's character
Aww.
The next-
Flowers.
the next one. Hopefully, I wonder
And
if
we'll
it's...
see how Persephone
Yeah, but
will
what if
bless-
it doesn't give flowers? What if it does something
What if
different?
it like leaves little skulls behind?
Then you could
If
trade.
it's- We'll see
Then you
how
could trade.
Persephone blesses.
I wonder if it
What
has to
shall
do
come.
with what Lambo eats.
You
Feed
are
him
what you
people.
eat.
No, don't feed it, people.
Feed it people and
Feed
see what
it.
happens.
If we beat it, then I might give it a really cool copper color to fleece.
Feed it starve dust.
Feed it rocks.
Let's find it ambrosia. Let's find it ambrosia.
So it leaves a perfect little path of rocks behind.
Let's feed it ambrosia. Imagine after it drinks some ambrosia, what it would be.
So you're walking down the road, and you see a ship with tattered sail
Uh-oh.
and sort of none of the oars are moving. Like half of them are just missing,
Oh no.
but none of them are
Doesn't look
moving.
good.
And it's like a wind is a light wind, not like a gale, but the wind is pushing it slowly, and it's coming in
Over my dice tray.
over your dice tray. And it's coming in. What are you all doing?
Watching?
All
I
right.
don't know. Like,
New boat.
I guess, does it look like they need help?
Is there anyone on it?
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
You know what
actually
I
have
mean?
investigation.
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna look at it really hard and figure out what's going on.
All right, both of you roll investigation.
I can't. The die went under the boat. 19.
I got an 18.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there's some movement on board. But it seems like kind of an unnatural shambling.
Oh no.
And
I ready my weapons.
the boat crashes into the quay, and the front crumples, and a bunch of bodies get spilled out.
That's fun.
Are they zombies?
Well, those are just representing dead bodies.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness,
I
the
don't want to
horror!
fight skeletons.
Getting
What the
bad
hell?
vibes, yo.
And
Bad one.
Does not pass the vibe check.
Free stuff!
all right, so you
Take on new boat.
and,
All right.
wait,
I
you
ready my
see.
weapons. I said that already. I ready my weapons.
All right, everyone readies your weapons. From out of the horde of bodies, you see a group in particular that they look like Greeks, but they seem like they were wrapped in bandages,
I was gonna ask, are those mummies?
and they
Can Sean-
seem kind of emaciated. Here, let's see if it'll focus.
Nice.
Show them the boss one. The boss one's even scarier. I can't. I'm not in front of it. The boss one's scarier because it's dry. It has more garment on it besides bandages. Like, it has magic items. Or, I don't know, something is fine. The Pharaoh's out to get us, people. It's the curse of the mummy. Is Brendan Fraser gonna jump off the ship next?
No.
Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, right.
Um,
With her idiot brother.
no, you're on the side of the river with the horses. I'm just. No, but go ahead and roll initiative. That should.
Nice. That's fun. Would anybody like some? Here.
You're not supposed to put it in your mouth. God.
I wouldn't eat those anyway. So, Mistine, what did you get?
17.
Bruce?
4. I'm so shocked.
I got a 4 too.
I'm so shocked at mummies that. Would you roll a 2?
Yeah. No, 3.
So your dexterity is.
+1.
Oh, I have a +2. How do you have more in your initiative?
Aetos?
I only have +1.
I am so pumped and excited
So
for
you rolled
this
a 1?
battle that I get a 4.
What's your dexterity bonus?
+2.
Do you want nothing on
Bruce and Aetos roll again.
20.
This is gonna end well.
10.
Alright, Tychon, what did you get?
19.
At least there's something.
I overpsych myself and I need to breathe for a second.
Oh, that's what I'm like.
All
Oh my
right.
god, there's mummies. Oh my god, what the fuck
Immediate
is that? Are those
Start
mummies?
up and your spit goes down the wrong pipe. You start drinking.
Well, Tychon's not even worried about what it is. He sees something to fight, calls out to Ares, and presumably charges forward or something of the like. You're up first. What do you do?
Alright, so first off,
You want more?
I just scream to Ares to pump myself up to trigger my rage.
Okay.
Praise Ares for this battle! Alright, so there's my rage. There's a lot of bookkeeping now. And I'm also going to trigger Crusader's Mantle for everyone. So that's an action. Every non-hostile within 30 feet of me gets to add 1d4 radiant damage to damage rolls.
Woo!
And that lasts for a minute as long as you're within 30 feet of me.
1d4.
Oh, no, that's not right. But yeah, okay, 30 feet.
Yeah, 1d4 radiant. Key part.
Spicy.
To just any damage roll?
To just any damage roll.
Awesome.
And then move me forward just to the edge of the building there.
Like there?
Yeah, right there. Yep. And start hitting my axe against my shield just to make a shit ton of noise, attract them towards me.
Alright. Crash, 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 crash. And... Mistine? Alright. You're going to want to move over a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you call upon Apollo and send a beam of sunlight.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh, this will be fun. 19 damage. And 3 radiant.
Alright, so Apollo's holy sunlight burns a bunch of the bandages away, and you see some underneath fairly standard Greek clothing, like the sort of, nicer clothes that a trader or diplomat might wear. And kind of messed up at this point, but they were nice at one time. And nice shot. Bruce?
5, 10,
Okay.
right? 15, 20. And then I'll throw a javelin. That's good right there. $20.
Nice.
It didn't. It actually hit off of the rim of my dice tray and landed on my character outside of the dice tray. But it's a 20. I will take it. Okay, wait. Oh no, I don't have that feat where I get to mark people with hunter with I was thinking like, okay, I marked that guy, and no, I don't have that at all.
No, you're a hoplite.
But I do get right. I was confusing characters for a moment. So the javelin does. Okay, so
Javelin is D6.
yeah, so I get 2d6.
So 2d6 plus 2d4.
Haha.
Because Ares' bloodlust fills you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ares and Nike. 8, 4, 8, 12. That's funny. I got 2 2s on the 4-siders, and I got 4s on the 6-siders.
Okay. And so your javelin sticks into the burned one, and some of the bandages are starting to unravel around his midsection, which seems to show signs of having been cut open and things being removed, but it's all part of the mummification process.
If they're already dead, how do we kill them?
Aetos?
With the might of these muscles! Ah! I rush at with an attack. With my short sword. Now face the might of Aetos the Great! 19. I won't keep up that voice for long, I just had to do it there.
No, it's okay, 19 hits.
I don't have a headache today, so.
Yeah.
Have fun.
No, I'm just kidding, I'm joking.
No, I have a shit ton of bourbon in my glass, so I think I'll be okay.
Is that because you actually worked this week?
Okay, there's the d6.
I only worked today.
Okay, 12 damage. 10 regular damage and then 2 radiant damage. And I may as well action surge to do it again.
Alright.
That is a 16.
That hits.
Do I get a radiant roll again?
It's every time he hits, right?
Are you talking about my D4 that I gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 all damage rolls as long as you're within 30 feet.
4 radiant, 8 regular. The might of Zeus compels you! Here, here!
Alright, so you stab at him and cut at the bandages, and they're unraveling more. And now you can see its haunted empty eye sockets and its falling jaw with the lips pulled back, revealing all of its teeth
Oh,
as it leers at you.
what a horrifying creature. May the gods show mercy on you.
What's Aretha doing?
Well, first of all, she's cursing this abomination of the underworld. Let's see.
I wonder if it's just the radiant doing damage, or if we're actually making any progress there. Regular attacks.
No.
Do you need to know what's radiant and what isn't?
No.
Okay, that answers that.
30. Okay. I'm gonna move up behind Tychon. And shoot off an arrow at whichever one I can see with a clear shot.
Well, this one has the clearest shot. This one has cover. That
Cool.
one has cover.
So the one
And the guy
on my
behind
left.
has.
Yeah.
Him?
And the boss has cover.
So arrow shot 19 to hit.
That hits?
And then it's 1d4 radiant we get with an attack.
Yeah. Plus your regular damage.
Yeah. But it's just a regular arrow. I'm not gonna put poison into the already dead. So that's 6 regular damage and 4 radiant damage.
I feel like my 20 was the first crit I've done with Bruce. Like in battle.
Maybe.
I don't think I've.
Actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, it's Bruce's
So-
first crit.
Well-
Aw. Need a little baby book.
Out of
Bruce.
character, I have a question about that radiant D4.
What?
Is it just to every hit you do, or every attack die you roll?
It's every attack die you roll.
Holy shit, that can be overpowered.
Yeah.
Depends. But,
I mean, that's what I was interpreting.
so you had called out to Zeus. He goes, by the power of Ra.
Really? Power of Zeus you should be like, who's this Ra?
And
Ross? Never heard
He
of
says
him.
it just like those guys in
make a
Prince of
wisdom
Egypt,
saving
yeah.
throw.
by the power of Ra.
Who?
9.
Nathaniel.
Okay, you're frightened.
Cool.
Wait, be frightened in the voice.
So you have disadvantage, and you can't move closer
And
to
you
it
can
if
turn
it
the
moves
AC on.
away.
What?
Hold on. And then it hits you. Okay. So a 24 hits, right?
No. Yes, it does.
No, because I cheat.
Not 30.
13 bludgeoning and another 11 necrotic damage. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't you have javelins? Don't you have a distance attack you could
I
use?
have a bow, but sword does more damage.
Don't you have pickaxe?
Nat 20!
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So you took 24 points of damage.
And you're bloody, aren't you?
I don't give a damn about your raw.
And
Zeus has no equal.
this one runs for Tychon. Oh, wait, not that one. That one runs for Tychon. And have Tychon make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, nice. Wisdom? 18.
Okay.
Burden for the win. Bounced off my cup.
We heard the ting.
Yeah.
So that's 9 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save is a 21.
Okay. So just the damage.
Yep. That hurt. Luckily I was raging, so the bludgeoning got knocked out.
Oh shit.
That one goes running up that street. That one. Bruce, make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Alright. It's coming towards you and it roars, unhinging its jaw and dropping it real loud. But you manage to stand your ground and not be frightened.
No, I do it right back.
You yell back.
Right, you do the Brendan Fraser.
I do the Brendan Fraser.
Chaotic Kimbo.
I'm not scared of this guy. I'm not scared of you. Pointing to Tychon.
Tychon is
All right. Well, it's Tychon's turn in round 2.
Okay. Alright. I scream right back at the little bastard. Reckless attack.
All there is just this manly screaming.
Alright. That is a 23 to hit. D8. 86. And 80. Okay, not bad. Okay, 6 and alright, so 10 regular damage, and then 10 radiant damage.
Okay. So you smash into it, and there's a blinding flash of light as you hit it. A good piece of the chest is blown open, but it's still howling and coming at you.
All right.
And that one is Aetos. So next up is Mistine.
Fuck that shit. Can I come back around this corner, because I don't think I would have noticed that guy coming down here. So that way. Yeah. And I try to hide right here.
Alright. Make a stealth roll.
You're like, oof, the dead.
Ten.
Okay.
Flowers.
And then Bruce.
On this one, I guess move me up at just enough so I can use the long spear on that guy. Does a Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 6 points of damage, and then I'll action surge.
Okay.
Don't forget your
I did.
radiant.
Yeah, no, I got it. Another 17 to hit. No, wait, no, that's wrong. I'm sorry. Another 12 to hit.
That hits it.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's just got
2.
bandages.
2 points. I rolled 1s on each of the die.
Aw.
Why aren't you adding your strength?
Oh, plus, you're right. Plus, 8 more points for each. The strength is +4, right?
Yeah.
So
I was like, you get a 2 damage. You're rolling 2 dice and you have strength.
I forgot. Oh, they should have taken. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I even have this plus next to it, and then I forgot. Okay. Oh wait, the shit. God damn it. The long spear is a D8. Can I reroll the damage? Not 6s. I rolled 6s. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, let me roll. Here, I'll do it all together. Right,
Just
so
re-roll it all.
I am.
Long spear is a D10.
I actually have a question about
No, Brian told me D8.
what would attack bonus be again for a short sword?
Is it a D8, Brian? Or I'm looking at the entry, it says D10.
Which entry?
Let's see. This is the homebrew version. D&D Wiki.
Not
Okay,
the one
D8.
I brewed.
Yeah.
D10's
No,
too much.
it's a
20.
D8.
20 points altogether.
The one I made is a D8 piercing,
Okay.
and it was
Or
it was normally two-handed,
But I have
unless you have the ability like the Hoplites do, or a similar ability. It was reach and two-handed.
I did. It's 20 points altogether.
But she can, when she has a shield to counterbalance it, she can use it one-handed.
Which I do.
Um,
Which I have.
So 20 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other damage should have had 8 points. To the
A
other
little
guy,
more
but-
than you hit before.
Yeah, but whatever.
That's fine.
Not 8 points. You should
So,
have 4 points. The other.
so you stab into him a couple of times and pull some of the bandages apart. And then it's Aetos.
Okay, I just want to confirm. Basically attack bonus, because mine's a +4 and I have a +4 strength. But I also
And
have-
your proficiency bonus.
So I'm using my strength and my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, to hit.
Okay, so
And then just your strength damage.
okay. My strength for the damage plus. I also have dueling, so that's +2 to damage roll with one-handed weapon and no other weapon in hand.
Okay.
So in reality, I actually have +6 to my attacking as well, like the damage.
Okay.
I say in a bit of a shivering voice, I need not care about your Ra. No one is mighty, especially not one that attacks, and yes, I am still on my feet. I raise my sword and strike down for a 15.
All right. You crush that one's shoulder and neck bones, and he falls to the ground.
And now I attack the guy next to me because I have critical, because my critical attacks and reducing a creature to 0 gives me another melee attack as a bonus action.
How? What?
It's an actual trick for his class.
Are we the same class?
So that is a 17.
Okay, that hits.
I already rolled. So that is 3 radiant and 10 regular. And you're next, demon.
Alright, you chop into that one and then
Face the
stab
mighty
in
Aetos.
and cut some more bandages apart. And you can see the shriveled flesh underneath now. Aretha?
Are there any more that are...
There's one right on.
Yeah, no, there's one in front of me. I'm just gonna, back up to here so that I can get a good shot without hurting my friends.
Okay.
Just gonna
So-
yeet over this way.
That's another 19 to hit.
That hit.
So... another 6 damage with the bow and 2 radiant.
Alright. So you hit it again and there's another flash of radiant light. And some of the bandages are unraveling. And, well, every time you hit him, some of the bandages unravel.
Hey, Dad, I have a question.
What?
For my option of a -5 penalty to attack roll gives +10 to attack damage, do I have to call that before I roll, or can I roll and then call it?
What is it?
-5 to attack roll, but it gives a +10 to attack damage.
Well, then you would have to do it before you make the attack roll. Because you're going to have a -5 on your attack, right?
Yeah, so that equals to a +1. I was just making sure, like, I can't just call it when I
No.
get... Yeah.
First the attack on Tychon. He already glared at you, so just the hit. That's a 22.
Yep.
Will they actually knock this time?
And let's see, that's 7.
Oh, for
10 bludgeoning,
That's
but
okay.
only 4 necrotic.
Okay.
Andrew, can you kill the agent?
And make a constitution roll.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Sounded like you just plinked like a pellet gun off of her.
I did. That's been lucky for me. That 21 on con save.
Okay.
Bourbon keeps Tychon strong. But not for much longer. I've only got 12 hit points left.
Uh-oh.
So a certain princess needs to start with the heels.
Oh, I meant to say
Andrea, have Aretha make a wisdom saving.
I meant the second one and I forgot.
Modified 20.
Crystal, I think it's really impressive if you use the flowers from your cloak, you do a big twirl with your cape, and those flowers land on people healing them. That would be really impressive.
So what if they land
You
on
should
the
work on that.
It's like Leech Life from Pokemon, I'll just drain them of their essence.
those things from Paper Mario.
I heard there's a naked girl in that house.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, my naked girl senses are tingling. I'm gonna run off.
Well, the other one would have run off into the town too, except Tychon was beating his shield. And
Tychon was doing the warrior thing. Warrior, come out to play.
and it's Tychon's turn.
All right. See if I can finish this little monster. Ares compels me. All right, that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that is 11 radiant and 10 regular damage.
Alright. You chop deep into its side and open the disemboweled cavity. And he's stumbling a bit, but still trying to punch you.
Jesus Christ, these guys have a lot of health.
Right?
And Mistine.
For dead creatures.
One just ran past.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it and shoot it with my bow.
Right there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Daniel, did you get easier zombies or what?
Nat 20.
What?
You get the easy zombies or what? You already killed one, and mine I keep whacking it and it won't go down.
The zombie.
The one he ran up to was the one that got hit by the sunlight and everybody's opening attacks.
Yeah.
The entire party had nailed that guy once.
Yeah, so it's not that he got. It's just.
And one of them was a crit.
Yeah, I did crit on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
13 damage.
13.
So kind of in a way, he did. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I see. I switched those. Just do
DM's
that.
cheating.
It actually works out better for you.
DM's
guys.
mismouthing. I guess you're not really cheating. You're just...
Okay. No, because that's when I just had the labels switched. But it works out better for you that way anyway. Or about the same, I guess. But, alright, you shoot it. And it turns and screams at you.
Well,
Naked
fine.
women!
That's
what
how
it-
it's gonna be then.
That's how it's when it screamed at you.
And Bruce?
Naked women. I will spirit again.
So I have
Alright.
Greek as another language. I think everyone does. But can I understand what they're saying?
You speak Egyptian.
Does a
Well, the one that yelled by the power of Ross yelled it in Greek.
12 hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're not sure if it was his actual, I mean... Bless you.
15.
His actual voice.
Ah, it burns. Why did you bless me?
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hit.
Oh,
15
damage?
is the
Okay.
damage. Sorry.
Alright, so you stab it some more. And then Aetos?
Yeah! You puny, weak skeletal figures! You have no muscles to defeat us with! Fuck it, I'll try the penalty.
Oh.
So, 18.
Okay, that hit.
I have the +6, but the
Oh,
-1,
this
so it
is-
bounces to a +1.
That's right. I don't need this. This is blue.
Oh god, that is...
There's certain things that blue can do
That is-
that Bruce can't do.
+4. 20 regular and 4 radiant damage. So 24 damage.
Alright, so you chop into it, and it... Well, it's stumbling now and sort of making a shuffling gait, but it's still trying to attach.
I was hoping that would have done it. Because I could attack the one going for Sean. Well, I just shout at it, "Take that, skeletal beast! Your raw is no match for us."
Okay. And then... Aretha.
Honestly, that was... It's really cool that that worked.
I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Tychon again. A 21 to hit. This die really likes rolling 5s. 6 for the bow and 4 for the radiant.
And that was the one on Tychon that you shot before?
Yep.
Alright. The arrow sinks into it, and the explosion of radiant damage blows out its back, and it falls over.
Cool.
Hello?
Hey, welcome. Roll initiative.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us? Okay, cool.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative? Okay, what's happening? Can you guys catch me really quick?
A ship with a bunch of dead bodies on it crashed into the quay, and a couple of look like they were Greeks that were mummified, wrapped in bandages and eviscerated and cursed and sent back for some reason. And so let me know when you have a number.
I'll just move my computer around. Sorry about the delay, everybody, by the way.
That's okay.
Number. Okay, number. Right. That's probably a 7. That's 7.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Wait, have you guys been fighting already for a while?
Yeah, we're going into round 4. Your mic's blaring a little bit. It might be a little bit loud.
My mic is what?
Just a little bit loud. If you can, you're blaring a little bit. All right, wait, maybe that's because we had that problem last week. Hold on one second.
Okay. If it's me, let me know. I could do something about it.
You sound fine to me. I think they just messed with the settings trying to hear me
last week, yeah.
Well, you can adjust everyone's individual settings.
Right. Okay, talk now.
Hello.
That's better. Yeah.
That's really quiet.
We'll split the difference. How about now?
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's good. Okay.
You're perfect, man.
All right. There we go. So now we're back. And so Draegus, you were partying really hard after all the feasting and everything. And I mean, you were aware when the party kind of went, "Hey, let's go trek on the Bloodhawks we have caged." And they wandered off, but it was another minute. You know, you had to collect your stuff and finish the rest of your drink and, you know, take care of a couple of things. And then you've been following after them. You were only about 30 seconds behind. Maybe not even that. And you hear fighting up ahead, and we'll put you...
Are we still at exhaustion level 1?
No.
Okay.
You've had
No, just you.
Plenty of rests.
Just me? Hungover?
Yeah, just you. No, he said we had a long rest and we're healed.
And
for
you
now
can
we're in a
see the
battle,
party
so.
fighting up here, and then you heard some screams from down that way.
Okay, where did you put my character at?
Up here.
Holy... Well, I'm not gonna get there till...
Run faster.
Strategize a way to get your ass to the fight. Alright, is there a way I can go right now? Or...
You can go in this round, yeah, at the end of the round.
At the end of the round?
Well, in 7, but, I mean, what do you do?
Did you guys finish the last round already?
Well, we were at, it's the end of round 3, about to start round 4.
Alright.
So take your round 3 action, and then we'll start the new round.
Double movement, to... Yeah. And wrap me, and you said I hear the screams around this corner right here?
Around there.
He said double move.
Hold on. Are you going that way?
Yeah, it looks like my buddies have a handle over there. Yeah, I'll go that way.
Alright.
Your buddy.
You can get to there. Mistine has her bow aimed down that way.
Okay. So Mistine.
And then she shoots an arrow, and there's a high-pitched, loud animal scream on the other side, and then she screams back.
Because that's our response to all of them.
Hey, these things are scary. Each one has more health than 2 of us combined.
I know, right?
And they just crank out damage. Jesus.
And it's Tychon's turn.
Alright. Move me up to the one that everyone else is ganging up on over there. Yeah. Reckless attack. Let's do this. Alright, that is a 15 to hit him.
That hits.
Yeah, not that great, but that's okay. So 11 points of regular damage and 6 points of radiant damage.
That exactly does it. You
Oh, thank
chop
God.
into him, and he falls, and he comes apart, and his bandages unravel, and he falls to the ground. And like the other ones that you took down under the bandages, it looks like he's wearing, like a nice Grecian toga, fine quality, probably a trade mission, and he does have the sort of captain insignias like his hat and stuff. And let's see.
And Brian, just once he falls, I start banging my shield with my axe again. Just
all right, crash,
make
crash.
as loud noise as I can.
Okay.
Because our town guards suck.
Yeah, right?
Mistine?
What's up, bro? You want to help me kill this thing? I'm gonna shoot again.
Alright, roll to hit. Alright. That hits it. Your arrow, yeah, you're not within 30 feet.
Oh, max damage. Cool. So 8.
Alright, you sink another arrow into its side. Cuts through some of the bandages. Bruce?
Anything, we're done on this one, right?
Yeah.
So, did I notice the other guy going up the street?
Yeah, and you would have heard Mistine screaming and it's screaming.
Alright.
You know she was behind you somewhere.
I guess I'll just, let's see.
Why don't we deal with this particular outbreak?
No, but there's nothing here, right?
No, just bodies.
Oh, they're all dead?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So...
I used skeletons, but they look like they were the crew that was torn up by the mummies.
20,
Okay.
25. What's her movement?
30.
30. That's too long to throw a spirit. or a bow.
No. Well, maybe at disadvantage. $75. I guess. No, you're okay.
Alright, I'll shoot.
It just has a little cover from Mistine, but that's fine.
I'll shoot my bow. So I'll shoot a bow at it. Right? Shoot
Yeah.
Bow. Yeah. Oof. Does a 11 hit?
It would have, but
Right,
you had to aim to miss Mistine.
Alright.
Okay, so you missed that one. Was that it?
Yeah, that's...
Okay. We skipped Draegus in 7. Draegus, what are you doing? You run up? JC?
He's muted.
Yeah, sorry. I just got a
It's okay.
I'll run around the corner.
Okay. You see a guy wrapped in bandages and all emaciated.
It's a new diet.
Does he look wounded at all?
He's got a couple arrows sticking out of him.
Okay. I will go and smack that guy. I got a 15. No,
That hit?
Yeah, 15.
Hits him?
D12. Oh, dang. That was really low. 5 damage. Oh, wait, I can reroll that. Sorry, hold on. I can reroll that. That's going to be 9 damage.
Alright, so you chop your axe into it, and it screams at you. Rah! Aetos?
Oh, mate. I didn't realize I was right after that. Okay, so I will also... Actually, I'm going to search any of these bodies, see if any of them will start moving if I kick them.
Just kick it right in the head.
Because we should know if any of them are still alive instead of getting ambushed.
Alright, so you kick a couple. and they just get knocked over.
Okay, so
But that's an action.
so then I'll just use the rest of my movement to run to
And
run.
15, 20, 25, 30.
And that ends my action or my turn.
Aretha?
Help. Okay. Did anyone in the party need healing?
Yes.
Okay.
Aetos, me.
I think that's it so far.
Who wants the good berry?
You don't have
Think
anything
I
better?
do.
It's
I mean,
only
I do.
one hit
I
point.
also. Oh. I mean. I have Hands of Healer.
Good Barrett, I think, is something when
When they're
down.
unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeps the dead from dying.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I have Hands of Healer. And I have the Healer's Kit. To enter a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 plus additional HP. And Hands of Healer is 2d8 plus Wisdom bonus per short rest. So I could Hands of Healer and then short rest and then do it again for...
Well, it's getting up to the evening, so it's not too unbelievable that we'll actually get a night's sleep after this.
So you want to use one of your healing dice on him? You move up
Yep.
and touch him.
Not in a creepy way.
She's not Rufus.
Right. Like, no, I'm healing you. You just...
Yeah, we need a Me2 movement for Lord of the Rings.
And you have 3d8
Yeah.
now. Total.
Is it... Oh, so can I...
You have 3d8 total.
Okay, so I can choose to only use
Use
one
one
at a
or
time.
two or three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with 1 and plus wisdom bonus is 10 points.
Okay. So
Cool.
you run up and slap some salve on Tychon's wounds, and he heals 10 points of damage.
Thank you. I am no longer bloodied.
Cool.
Yay!
I'm covered in blood. It's not my blood.
And Draegus is right in his face. So Draegus, make a wisdom saving roll.
Alright. That's a 14.
Alright. Does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
24. You know it does. You're just like such a douchey DM question.
I just want to make sure.
As you giggle about it. No, that's...
Have you rolled under for their attacks on us today, Brian?
I mean, I've rolled less, but then they get a bonus. I mean, like, I rolled a 19, and then I add 5. So, he punches you with his rotting fist for 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of necrotic damage. And make a Constitution saving roll.
Holy crap. Yeah, that's what we've been dealing with.
Welcome to the party, my friend.
Constitution saving throw was amazing. 23.
Okay.
I'm happy you
That's
didn't
good.
miss this.
Can I ask you guys, what happens if I don't make a Constitution saving throw?
I don't know.
You guys have found out yet? Okay.
No, we haven't. You could be the first.
No, Aetos was frightened, but that's it.
Oh, that's right. That's
No, I
right.
saved the wisdom, not the con.
Yeah, that was the
Oh.
wisdom save,
Oh,
frightened.
yeah.
but he wasn't paralyzed. So there's that's good.
There we go. You would have been paralyzed.
But no, that's from the wisdom. If you miss
I'm
the
confused.
okay. If you fail the wisdom, you're frightened. If you fail it by 5 or more points, then you're paralyzed.
Oh shit.
The Constitution saving throw is entirely different. That's a mummy's curse kind of thing.
Right.
And so round 5, Tychon.
All right, move me 30 feet over so I can see around the building.
We're all in like this line.
Everyone's hiding behind Mistine.
Okay.
Or Draegus, depending on your point of view.
Looks like a pretty straight line.
Yeah,
right?
All right, I'm going to hurl a javelin at the mummy. It's 75 feet away, so disadvantage. All right. Heads up! No, that's not too bad. A 14?
Hits it.
Woo!
So you arc your javelin way down there, and right in front of Draegus, it goes thunk into the mummy.
Where'd you go? Come back here. I need you. Alright. Okay, so that will be 7 points of piercing and 9 points of radiant.
Okay. And so your javelin explodes into its chest and blows it open along the stitches where the guts were removed. And a lot of the cloth is unraveling, but it's still screaming and punching.
Cool.
Mistine?
Can you guys handle it? I should go heal
Clearly not.
What did you say, Crystal?
I should go and heal Tychon.
I'm right behind you.
Unless you don't want me.
Oh, you're up there. Never mind. Who's in front of
You
me?
can get there.
I just healed you.
That's Aetos.
I'll stay where I'm
Aetos.
at.
Yeah, just see if you can kill the zombie. Or the mummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
not zombie.
I take a few steps over so I don't shoot.
Mummies are what?
JC.
Mummies are just zombies. Zombies are just mummies with bandages.
Mummies are just zombies with bandages.
Yep.
Technically, no. I think technically mummies fall under revenants.
No, they're zombies with band-aids.
They're much smarter than zombies.
Oh.
Yeah. At the very least, they'd be ghouls.
They could get socially promoted through about junior high.
I got it.
Then it would just be no. They're definitely special ed. I'm sorry.
I got a nat 20.
Nice. Double damage on your or double dice. Yeah.
Perfect.
10 damage.
All right. So you shoot another arrow into it and tear up some more of the wrappings, and some oils and herbs come leaking out.
That's gross.
And Draegus.
That's why I'm not a nurse.
I'm going to swing again, I guess.
All right.
Ah.
You chop him with your axe.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a Wrathful Smite. Oh, nat 20.
Loaded dice.
I wish. No, not really. That would take all
Last two sessions, you rolled a lot of nat
I
20s.
know, right?
No, dude, was that last session or the session before last session?
Were you
Last
asking
session.
Derek where he got that one die?
He got it from you.
That's gonna be 21 plus 4 plus 6, 31. 35 points of damage.
How much of it was the weapon?
How much of it was the weapon?
Mm-hmm.
25 points was weapon. I'm using slashing. I don't know if that helps.
All right. Well, you cut into it, and there's a big blast of radiant energy. And
If he doesn't go down, there's a saving throw. But if he goes down, then there's not a saving throw.
what's the saving throw?
Okay. I thought that was gonna be enough. I guess I was wrong. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10.
Okay, he did not make it. It is, he's, oh, that's dumb. Can he even be frightened?
No.
So yeah, never mind. That was lame.
But role playing, like you're like, I can do this. I can make him afraid.
But you did a lot of damage. I mean, he is looking pretty messed up now.
Me? Why are you scared of me?
Right? I'm big and tough. Damn you.
Bruce.
I lost my glasses for a moment. There. So he is all kinds of blocked now, isn't he?
Well, it's still just cover.
No, I know, but still, right? That requires you to roll better.
Yeah, a little
Okay,
bit.
let's see here. This is 10,
Well, 5 and
5,
then 10.
and then 10.
No.
No.
If you go diagonal again, it'll cost double.
Oh no, but okay, so 5, 10,
Uh-huh.
15, 20. 25. I don't know. I'm still not. I guess I'll just go with the bow again and shoot from there.
All right.
I'm trying to make my way up. That's 20, but not a natural 20. So.
That hits.
All right. Am I still within 30?
Of Tychon, yeah.
Yeah. So. Excellent. I drag Tychon with me wherever I go. Alright, so
Hey,
that's
just over the last couple of sessions,
7.
really helped me channel every bill.
8, 9. With an arrow.
How much of it was the radiant? The D4? It's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
that
It was
it's
a
gonna
7.
matter,
It
but-
was. I think it was like a. It was like a 4 and 3. So I think there was 3 of the radiant.
Okay. So then that's enough. And your arrow hits it in the head, and it blasts it apart, and all the rest of the bandages start to unravel as it falls.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm allergic to zombies.
And now they are start. And now
I mean,
they
I'm
are start
allergic to
forming into one
mummies.
mummy.
So
Dad?
Can I recover any of the arrows?
And now all the pieces start flying together to form one giant mummy we have to fight.
Nope.
Can I recover any of the arrows? And I definitely recover my javelin.
Grab mine while you're at it, please.
Alright, so I go over and I grab our javelins. And
I guess half of the arrows.
well, I only lost then one. So.
Okay.
Okay, and then.
And you recover your javelins.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tychon and Aretha and Aetos.
Is there anything worth looting?
Can make perception rolls. You can go back and look. You can make a perception roll too then.
Oh, didn't work this time. 6 for me.
8 for me.
21 for me.
I see.
Nice.
All.
And Andrea, what languages do you have?
Egyptian and Thracian.
Okay. So, the ship has a number of barrels, and the barrels are marked. Well, there's a variety, but there's a variety of expensive trade goods. They're in Egyptian. They're marked like oil, holy oil. What one says spices, like it's got a symbol for a variety of spices and things like that. And then all the way at the back, there are 4 crates that they're marked also, but the marks are kind of a, like looking at an old school, it's like reading Shakespearean Egyptian to you. like
Dialect
like
changes.
you know, unless someone's fairly educated, they're not going to know what this symbol means. And obviously none of these crew were, because the symbol says grave robber. And you suspect that they caught these guys on a trade mission breaking into a tomb and then cursed them and sent them back with the crew. You're not sure exactly at what point on the voyage they would have woken up. Obviously not too long ago, because they were able to drift in and crash into the quay, just holding the course. You think they're not totally stupid, they can talk a little bit, but they are kind of dumb. You doubt they would be capable of much navigation. They probably just pointed at the city and went.
Cool. Well, I don't know how much use we would have as Greeks for Egyptian holy water, but I'm sure.
You open it,
holy
and you
oil
see
may-
rocks inside.
Yeah, that tracks. What about the spices? Is that rocks? Too?
Rocks.
Yeah, that really
Why?
tracks.
Not full, just enough to make it credibly heavy enough to be spices.
Yeah. That tracks.
Lambo gave up.
Oh, I want to like. Is there like a ceremony where I can offer these souls to be judged?
Make a religion roll.
I can make one.
Yeah, but you worship Apollo.
I also have a religion. If
Okay.
I can help you,
It's
your culture is bad.
I appreciate it. My religion's +5 though, and I rolled an 18.
Okay.
All right. So, um, let's see. You go ahead and they can help you, because there's a fair amount of work, but you build funeral pyres and drag the bodies over and say prayers to Persephone and Hades, who rule Hades together, uh, and then you light the pyres and start the burning as is proper, and as you have to stay there for a while and just make sure you don't light the town on fire, but things go peacefully for the rest of the night.
Cool. Yeah. Thankfully, we took care of these abominations to Hades.
Yep.
Ugh, these abominations to the underworld.
It's good to know that the town guards don't ever come and check out disturbances.
Right.
So, well, actually, it's funny you mention that, because about 10 minutes into building the funeral pyre, you're stacking up logs and gathering up more sticks, and there are a couple of Argos soldiers that come by. And they look around, they look at the boat, and they go, "Ship crashed, huh?"
Something like that.
And you're taking care of the bodies?
Sure.
Thanks. Have a good night. And they kind of wander off.
Alright, good to know if I ever want to torch this place to the ground. Can take half the city before the guards show up.
Hey, they responded faster than LAPD. No, I'm just kidding.
And if we wait another 24 hours to never, they'll have the same response time as Victorville.
Right? 3 days later, someone burnt some bodies. All right. I still can't help but think they would have caught the motorcycle thief had they actually looked for him. But it took them 5 days to come get the report. All right. So everyone can long rest.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
I kept forgetting the second wind during all that.
well,
Get our materials back and replenish the ones we lost.
Nathaniel, I'm dying! I
And so the next day, do you have any particular plans? Draegus?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to point out, you notice as Mistine's walking around with the new silver fleece cloak on, that behind her a trail of wildflowers sprout. And she leaves this trail that lasts for about an hour before they kind of die and fall over and dissolve.
I'm magical.
Oh, that's cool. Would you like me to identify that look for you, Mistine?
What?
Wait,
It's from
wait,
Lambo.
I was gonna say, wait a second, never mind.
You're right. You can't do that.
I was wondering why Brian was telling me. I confused you there.
It's just you weren't here. We shared Lambo, so we wouldn't be so recognizable. and then we took the fleece to a weaver that made a cloak for Mistine.
And wherever the wearer of the fleece walks, flowers spring up magically behind them. The flowers wilt away after 1 hour.
Okay, just for irony, that really is something the most deadly person in the party should wear.
And then the 2 that you took off of the raiders had the +1 bonus to AC and saving throws on the one, and the other had advantage on all charisma persuasion checks.
Yes, and I took that back.
Yeah,
and
so
you
you
see
have...
still wearing that one.
Yeah.
The protection one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You have the fleece cloak of protection, right? +1 AC and +1 saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 that you have right now. The 2 captured ones and the one you had made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since it was interrupted last night, Brian, I do want to go check on the animals.
Okay.
Jerome.
Even though Lambo's not on the ship, he's actually at the Temple of Apollo.
Yeah, remember?
Actually, all the animals are, now that I think about it, because we rented out the boats.
The birds were too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's been a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why
Well, the Temple of Apollo's that way. You had to walk down to the boats to get there.
There you go. Yeah, because the boats we rented out to some local merchants. And
Yeah, they were doing
fishermen.
some fishing and stuff. That's right.
Yeah, and then the animals we had asked the Temple of Apollo to keep an eye on, because only idiots would steal from temples to the gods. So they were safer there. And Mistine's buddies with the temple, so it's just like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
I don't know why I still thought your hawks were on the ships for some reason. But, okay. But it would make sense. They would all be together.
Yeah, we leave on a long adventure, come back to the ship, and be like, oh shit, who was in charge of feeding them?
I thought they could fend for themselves.
They're in cages.
Come back and the city's half dead because the guards suck and the birds went
The birds
crazy.
Okay. So they are doing okay. They haven't managed to kill any. Like, they found something to feed them and all that. Little rats and stuff.
Yeah, because we need the eggs so we can try to imprint the chicks so we can have companion bloodhawks. And if we ever encounter any midgets, then we need to get battle rams together for them.
Can you get me a damp paper towel, please?
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, Dad, remind me to talk to you about benchmarks after the stream.
was quick. All right, so next day, you wake up, you eat, check on your animals again, and they're all doing okay. And do you have any other plans? Or thoughts or desires?
It dawned on Bruce, I forgot my name for a moment, that we didn't exactly finish out that one mission about finding the Raiders' home base.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We cleared out the island.
No, we...
Well, you cleared out one camp, and you followed one guy to his death, but you don't know where the other two went.
Yeah, but the king accepted it, paid us.
The king asked if your slaves could tell you where they had come from. Well, prisoners. I mean, they're like working for you.
Indentured servitude.
I know. I have to be careful because if we say slaves, people are going to like take it in totally different context from how
it is a community service program.
Well, work release? I mean, they did get sent home or traded eventually. It wasn't a hereditary for most. I mean, in some cities, at some times it was. But as far as their prisoners of war, it wasn't usually a generational thing.
It was like they worked off their time.
Yeah. Or got traded back or sent off somewhere else. Sometimes they would get sold, but it was very different.
Well, there's no currency right now, so the whole concept.
Yeah, so nobody's selling. I mean, you could trade 1,000 workers for 1,000 bales of grain or something, but for 10 years, not. So, except in Egypt right now, there's slaves that are multi-generational. And so that puts us there. Alright, so you guys hang around and just kind of relax after all the games and the fight and take it easy for the day. And nice dinner, the usual feast in the evening, and lots of good food. If there's any repairs, you can replace your arrow from the armory if you need to.
I have I'm full. And considering I was doing the job of the town's guard. There's like what?
Checking the calendar. Days. Month 2. Day 28. So now we're on month 3. That was day 12. And that's 14 days. Okay. So, you guys are lounging around, just kind of enjoying the drink and the food and thinking about, what you might do next if you don't want to go out and help with the harvest.
Telling stories of how awesome we were the night before, saving the town.
You can make another performance roll.
I probably didn't do that one very well. 8.
All right. So you're trying to spread stories, but People seem kind of skeptical about like dead bodies wrapped in bandages. That's weird. I never seen anything like that.
I know, right?
And of course you burned the bodies, so you don't have anything to show them. But that's the proper thing to do.
Bandages.
It's fine. The God what we did.
That's true. And day 14. Messenger comes from Arcadia. Who's from Arcadia? One of you was.
I don't know.
Derek, I want to say?
Yeah. And he's also the priest of Hermes. Aw.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I mean, could have used him to send the message, but it's all right. He's busy for respectable reasons, so.
Whatever. School. It's overrated. I'm totally joking, because I'm in school.
Well, the thing, you can only pick two between school, work, social life, or sleep.
Right.
Let's see. So, messenger comes from Arcadia, and you don't really have a group name, but he comes up to you.
Or I don't know what her name is. I was gonna try to make something up off the cuff, but
Go right ahead. If there's
or I don't know, or the Slayers.
Dysentery Squad.
Or the do-gooders.
Well, he comes up to where you're all eating together, and you've gotten to know each other fairly well over the last few months, and sort of depending on each other and saving each other and healing each other. And so you circulate trying to tell stories, but usually you end up gravitating back to the rest of the group. And you guys are all together, and the messenger comes like he's a little out of breath, like he just jogged, and he says, "Pardon, lords. You are the Princess Mistine and company. Is that correct?"
Yes, it is.
Sure.
He says, "Word of your great deeds has reached Arcadia, and our good king."
That guy.
Our good king dude. No. Our good king asks that you come and help. You see, our old king, well, he offended the gods, and he and his sons were cursed and turned into beasts. And since that day, they've been preying on the people of our region.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem.
And we hear that you're mighty heroes who are blessed by the gods.
Out of character. I have no idea where he heard that from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are mighty indeed.
From her.
We will go.
She's been telling everybody that would listen how mighty you are and how blessed by the gods you are and how you can do anything.
True story.
Shall we be off then?
Yes, since we are these powerful warriors blessed by the gods.
We are.
What is it that's attacking him again?
Nike has blessed me
So you see, our king, Lycaon, see, he offended the gods.
Oh, god damn it.
And
Yeah.
and they turned him
Literally, yes.
and his sons into beasts.
It's in the name.
I don't think you should help them. Why would we go against what the gods wish for? I would say if you wish to help them,
but it's not.
We should sacrifice something for the gods for us to help them. Because if we undo the work of the gods, like we're gonna put ourselves in trouble with the gods. Don't you guys agree?
I think Ares would be alright if we kill.
If we kill, did we?
I mean, has Zeus ever
Where did
been
you get that
against killing?
Where did murder come into this place?
Ares.
No, I know, but where? So we need to make sure that they pay. If they don't want to be beasts no more, we should make sure that they pay for what they have done, how they have offended the gods in some way. So what can you give to undo this curse they have gotten? Like we gotta give the gods something. If they punish them in this way, we shouldn't undo their punishments.
Why don't you ask an oracle what should be done?
He says that the messenger, that is, he says, well, I mean, what do you think we should try to sacrifice? I mean, sacrifices are always good, right? But see, what happened was that this old man comes to Arcadia after the recent games that we had, the Panathenaic games that we had a couple months ago. And so this old man shows up, and he's like, I'm Zeus. And the king didn't believe him.
Oh, shit.
So the king tried to test him by feeding him the roasted flesh of one of his 50 children. And Zeus got really angry. And he burned the whole building down and threw those lightning bolts at everybody around. But Lycaon and his sons got turned into these beasts. And they've been running around eating people. So, I mean, if you were to kill them and then sacrifice them to Zeus, I don't know. Who has religion? You can make a roll.
I'll do it.
Wait. This is Zeus. I should do it. Guys, wait. This is for Zeus, so I should roll since he's my god.
Well, no, just.
I choose Zeus.
Actually, my religion is 1, so don't make me do it.
I got a nat 20. Religion.
I think whoever has the god Zeus should roll it. Because it just makes sense with the story.
How about the actual priest of the god?
She rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Of course, we just go with the bigger roll.
No, she was going to be the one rolling to begin with, and then Nathaniel pulled Nathaniel and tried to interrupt again.
No, he was trying because he worshipped Zeus.
Let him get involved with the story. That's fine.
So you're not exactly sure why they weren't just blown up by lightning and they were actually transformed. Because usually, I mean, like the other people around, if Zeus gets mad, usually he just blows you up. But so it's hard to know, like, whether he wants them to suffer for a while. But you're pretty sure that now that they're preying on the local citizenry, that putting them down would probably be okay.
Okay. So I step off to the side and pray to Apollo. Because this whole big thing just happened, and I need his opinion on it. Hey, so bestie, I need your opinion.
Well, just straight praying doesn't seem to be getting an answer. Did you have augury or something? Like an actual spell? You could try that. My percentile dice have been rolling middle numbers today.
You okay, babe?
Yeah, thanks. No, I'm just kidding. Is she all right? For real? You're pregnant.
I love things like that.
Brian said he was okay. I'm like, are you okay, babe? Brian immediately. Yeah, thanks.
Hi, Jocelyn.
She's kind of far. She's in the living room.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as she's all right, it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll cast a spell. I'm just.
All right. So you pray, but you sort of get the impression that Apollo's busy right now attending to other matters.
I love how he has his own things to do.
I'm sorry your sugar daddy didn't pick up this phone.
Hey!
Well, with Elric, Ariok picks up the phone all the time, and then he says things like, I'm busy right now. I got something going on. I can't afford to expend my powers on that plane. Good luck. But no, Apollo just doesn't respond at the moment, and you assume it's because there's other things happening in the world. And that's from Arcadia.
You don't take it personally.
X is not really the king. Okay. Can you grab me the map? And I'll show you guys in between.
So we got roughly an hour and a half.
Alright, so Argos is down between here and Arcadia is down here. So you could either try for the direct route through the passes, or you can swing down through Sparta, which is more traveled, I guess you could say, and then around that way. It's not as direct, but it's probably a little safer. Which do you prefer?
I say we cut down to Sparta because they said we should come hang out last time we got our Spartans.
Can we get souvenirs?
Who knows? Maybe Aetos can flirt with Helen again.
You just have to kidnap her.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest date ever.
Yeah, random hobo keeps snatching princess.
All right. So you spend about two. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, that's first night, second night, and then about halfway into the second day, you're coming into Sparta about lunchtime. The walk down was nice. It's settled and well defended land, being close, between Argos and Sparta. There's a lot of people there, and a lot of warriors have come through. So most of the horrible beasts are gone from that area, and no one tries to rob you or anything. And you get back. It's your hometown of Sparta.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It rocks.
And
Where I used to live. Hey, Ma. Hey, Pops.
So you
forgot.
huh?
I said we're orphans in case you forgot.
Speak for yourself. I still have a family. Dad's missing his arm, but he's still kicking. Literally, he kicks people. Mac can still kick his ass. He won't admit it, but that's okay.
That guy over there used to try to beat me up all the time, but now I show him.
No, that's how we show our love for one another. We toss each other off the cliff and get right back. We play Highlander.
Right.
So you introduce the party to your family and hang out with some of your friends, and
Except for that one guy. He's really annoying. We don't need to hang out with that one guy.
The one guy that you don't know.
Joe Bobbius. I don't need to hang out with Joe Bobbius. What's looking up?
stats.
Oh, no.
But I mean, you're in Sparta, so I guess that'll work. I was gonna flip this same rough town out again. I need to make Greek town tiles so that I can rearrange them all the time.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, well, it was midday, so you weren't necessarily... You're going around, visiting people. And you hear a loud commotion. There's a trumpeting noise and some loud crashing.
Oh, sorry.
And, I mean, no pressure. Are you going to investigate, or?
I mean, sure. Looks like something's going on over there, guys.
Is he already over here? I'm looking for the mini. Yeah. Can I have that, the bucket that was right there near the couch? Maybe I just missed it.
What are you looking for?
Let me see. No, not that one. Sorry. I wanted you to the wrong one. There. He was stuck. All right. So, you see a giant gray rampaging creature down the road with giant tusks coming out of its face, and there's screaming people around it, and there's a little boy chasing it going, "Babar, calm down, Babar, stop!" And it slams into the wall and it breaks a bunch of stone off, and it's just rampaging around.
So that little boy would probably be really upset if we killed Babar. Is that a safe assumption?
He might be sad. I mean, he gave it a name. You've heard of elephants. They're pretty rare. They're from across the sea, but it's not that far. I mean, like, you could sail across just rowing by day in a few weeks. I think, what did we map it earlier? Of course, from Argos to Alexandria
7 days.
no. Well, if you go 24 hours, it's 27 days if you actually take breaks. But yeah, something for Americans to remember. It's closer than San Francisco to us.
You shouldn't say that kind of personal information on stream.
Whatever. Do you know how many cities are 7 days from San Francisco?
A lot.
A lot? That's a lot of things down.
So, anyway, I don't care. If someone wants to come knock on the door and say hi, it doesn't bother me. So, what do you guys do?
That's a really big thing. Can we keep it?
I think it belongs to that boy. I mean, he needs it.
Take care of your hermits.
You have enough pets. You gonna take that little kid's pet away from him?
Well, I don't know what else to do. It's looking at me.
Does anybody have any kind of animal
I
handling?
do. I have a +3.
Well, maybe you can handle the animal.
Come here so I can handle you.
I sidestep over so I have cover behind the building.
Yeah.
All
Oh, I'm
right.
already behind a building with
That
cover.
elephant looks a little buff.
Alright, well, she dodges out of the way, and you hear a loud crash as a door splinters and the door frame crashes apart. And the kid's yelling, "Stop, stop!" and trying to chase it. So,
Initiative?
sure.
$15. What did you get?
Okay. Mistine,
7.
Bruce,
21.
Aetos,
15.
Aretha. I can't hear her. Tychon,
3.
Draegus. Is he muted?
I'm sorry, what are we rolling again?
Initiative.
Okay, thank you. Oops. Oh. Oh. That's another 4.
JC, are you there?
Sorry, I thought you heard 16.
Okay. So Bruce is up first.
I don't want to hurt it. Is there a way to like wrestle it? I don't know. Like, it's an elephant, right?
Yeah.
Because you have a weird figure out there. So, I mean, it's just a normal elephant.
From the front, it looks like an elephant. From the back, I guess it looks like some kind of buff monstrosity. But yeah, that's it's an elephant.
It's just because it's got gorilla arms. It's weird. All right. I don't know what to do. I will. Is there any like food? Like, what does it eat? Is there any kind of? Is there a way to entice it with food?
Roll animal handling.
I don't know.
You call yourself an athlete? You're not wrestling back?
I'm not gonna wrestle an elephant. Jesus, it's like maybe a lion.
Why don't you wrestle it then?
I actually plan to.
I rolled a 10 on animal handling.
All right. So you pull out a carrot and you're like, easy boy. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Easy boy, it's okay. And you're like offering the carrot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pay much attention to you.
Alright, I
No,
tried.
I won't wrestle. I'll do something else.
Draegus.
I'm gonna try to do the whole, you know how that we did with the whole bull thing where we kind of surrounded it type of thing?
Yeah?
Can you try to calm it down that way? Or just try to make sure it doesn't hurt anybody else? Try to just get around it?
Which way? 5,
Yeah,
10.
a little bit, but yeah, more towards the corner though of that house. Not so close to it. No, that way. Yeah. That'll be it for me. I'm gonna try to. The boy's on the other side, right? You said.
He's over here.
I'm gonna ask him, hey, what do you do to calm it down?
He says, talk soothingly to him and feed him and help him not be scared.
What does he eat?
Hay?
Is there hay around here? Do I see hay anywhere? Near?
Not right nearby. There's like the horses for the chariot are kept around back of the public house, but that's a ways.
Yeah, that's a ways. Yeah, okay. Alright, no, then I'll just gotta talk nicely to it. Here, precious.
Make an animal handling roll.
Alright. That's pretty good. Plus 1, 18.
right. It turns to face you and hesitates a minute. Well, it's not really its turn, but it's sort of turning to face you and hesitating instead of just trying to trample them right there immediately. Let's see, Aetos.
I'm coming up.
No,
Okay, I know what I'm doing. So, 1, 2, 3,
Wait,
4, 5,
5,
6.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because the diagonal, it's 5, 10, 5, 10, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get right there.
I want to double move and get on top of it, and I'll start petting him to calm him down. I will use my action surge if I have to.
Well, that's a move, and then that's using your action to dash. And then, I guess action surge, okay. And roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 11.
Alright, you jump up, but you don't quite get high enough, and you bounce off its shoulder. And fall back down.
I just start trying to pet him anyway. Well, did I really need an action surge? That would have been my...
Yeah. Because you moved, and then you used your action to dash. And then you would action surge to use the action to try and vault on top of it. If you didn't want to, you could hang back a little bit and do something else. I mean, even though you already tried to roll, but...
Well, we're just trying to calm him down, right?
Yeah.
I tried just petting him.
Okay, so you're trying, but you just tried to leap onto him and kind of slipped, so... You're reaching up to pet him, but you can't roll animal handling yet.
I can't bonus action it?
No, that's not a bonus action kind of thing.
What about interact with an object?
Hold on. He's not an object. But he turns and tries to hit you with his horns.
That's gratitude for you, Nathaniel.
But he missed.
Good boy.
That was a nat 1.
So it looks like he's just trying to nuzzle me.
You're like, he really likes
Yeah,
me.
I mean, you get bumped with his horn, but not real hard. So you can interpret it how you want. Yeah.
What a good elephant you are.
I gotta love Chad.
Mistine?
Can I roll perception to see if anything's, like, bothering it, like a thorn or anything?
Yeah.
You just see Aetos.
What's that stupid snake again?
23.
Alright. Let's see. It looks like in the back flank there's like some broken pieces of wood and big splinters sticking in it. Maybe from a broken fence pole or something.
Okay, so I go as far as I can. That's good.
Shoot it?
No.
So what did you see?
Alright. Aretha?
Did anybody get injured from this?
No, not so far.
Okay,
The elephant's injured.
yeah,
Crystal shared that knowledge, though. So. I think she wants to nurse the elephant.
Well, I mean, I don't know really what it can do.
Carve it into steaks.
That's terrible.
No, I
It's
mean,
got
just
a
in
name.
terms of getting it to stop
It does have a
rampaging,
name.
I don't...
Pet the baby.
Poison it.
Can I move behind, is that Bruce?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, and then just, just sort of be prepared for anything that can go wrong.
All right. Tychon?
All right. Finally something to get the blood pumping. Beat on my chest, trigger rage, and then move me over to the house. And I'm going to climb up it.
Up here?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Make an athletics roll.
All right.
Sean, are you gonna wrestle it like the crocodile hunter?
I'm going to try. That would be a 23.
Okay, so you leap up and grab the edge, pull yourself up.
And then double move me so I'm...
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
If I have to hop it, I will, but that's only a 5-foot hop.
30. And then 5, 20, 25, 30. You move 30, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Move me into the center of the roof and that'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. They're low roofs. They're about 10 feet high, and you're running along the poles between the reeds, and you see it. And there's a slant there. You're at the top of the peak, and there's a slant going down. So I mean, you can see it, but of course you're out of action. But
Yeah.
And then round 2, Bruce. Lightning bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
You're giving me lightning bolt? Awesome! You guys heard it. Witnesses. People are trying to get on top of it to ride it. What?
Well, that's what he was trying to do.
Do we all
You're an
think
athlete. You should be joining
that's
us.
the best thing to do? I mean,
I was thinking if someone had some rope, but I don't know where that would be.
I don't have any rope.
Like riding a bronc, is that what you were trying to do?
Alright, well, I just continue to, like, I got a carrot. Get here, boy.
Roll animal handling.
A 19 plus animal handling. That's 22.
Okay. Oh, at the end of the round. Hold on.
Everyone's running away. Sean and I get closer.
The kid's keeps trying to calm it down too. So, but you got a 19?
Yeah. Well, 23 plus.
All right. Oh, okay.
I mean, 20. Hold on. 22 is what I mean.
All right. Now this is an Argos. So you're talking to it and trying to calm it down, and it seems to be helping a little bit. Like, he hasn't smashed into any walls lately, and he didn't exactly wail on Nathaniel real hard. But you do see some other Spartans coming running with their weapons and armor and stuff.
Oh, he's telling him, well, look, calm down. Don't spook it. You got it under control.
Alright, so Draegus, you're telling them to calm down, and what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm telling
It's your
them,
turn.
throw your weapons. We're not trying to spook it. We're trying to do this very calmly. It's calming down.
Roll persuasion.
I let them know that they might do more harm than help. Oh man. 13.
Alright. You're not sure they're listening. I mean, like, they can hear you, but you're not sure they're obeying, following, agreeing. Let's see. Aetos?
I try getting on him again.
Wait, was that my turn?
Well, did you have anything else going on? I mean, the persuasion, kinda, but what else did you want to do?
Circle, probably move a little bit more forward into that street area so it doesn't run into the street. Maybe I could run what's it called, interference if those Spartan guys get too close.
So, like there, or farther up?
Yeah, probably like there. That way I want them to hear me, yeah, like a whole side. That's fine. Fine.
Alright. And then...
It's still my turn.
Yeah, what did you roll?
I didn't roll yet. Can I do athletics instead of acrobatics, though? And I'm gonna calm him down with it.
I guess.
22.
Alright, so you jump up and grab on and pull yourself up.
I now try petting him and massaging him and calming him down.
Roll animal handling.
Not 20. So 22.
Okay. And that was the third success. So,
I am the
you get up there, and you're holding on and just kind of whispering soothing words in its ear and trying to pat it and not fall off. You're not really riding, you're just clinging. Like you couldn't make it go forward or stop or left or right or anything like that. But you're up on its back and you're right near its ear. And you're talking into it. And it seems to be helping to soothe it and calm it down.
In the name of Zeus, I have calmed the elephant.
I think that's more Hera's domain, but yeah, sure.
I use Zeus's power to help the
Or
elephant.
Artemis, really. The hunt. Or
The bravery of Zeus to climb an elephant to tame it.
No, if you were out of character, if you were Zeus, you would have tried to fuck it.
I thought about this. My character is going to be oblivious to the sins of Zeus. He just doesn't believe them and thinks they're just propaganda.
Alright.
Well, then, where did the egg Helen hatched out of come from?
Chicken.
She gave Zeus consent to do that.
You know what? They didn't think about rape in the same terms as.
No, they really
It's
didn't.
not.
But
I mean, a lot of times, like, they use rape as a way to get the woman to marry them. So.
Yeah, has no part in modern society. No.
you comment down and the little kid's like, "Oh, thank you so much, Babar. You're a bad elephant."
He is
What?
not a bad elephant. He is a fine elephant.
You just say JC.
What'd you say?
He's horrible.
I just legit didn't hear it.
He said that's how you got Jocelyn.
Oh.
I said, speak for yourself. That's how I got Jocelyn. I was like, Mike.
You clubbed her like a caveman. You just like.
I just knocked you out and took you.
So the kid, he thanked you, and then he scolded the elephant, and then he takes it by one of the tusks and turns it and starts to lead it.
Wait, it has splinters. Wait,
He says, "What?"
it has splinters in its thigh flank.
Okay, so you walk over.
Can I pull out the splinters?
Make a medicine roll.
Pushes them deeper in.
That happens with splinters.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. So you grab on and pull out the easy ones and pry out the ones that are a little deeper in there. And there's some damaged skin and a little bit of blood leaks out. Not a lot.
Good catch, Mistine.
But you at least get rid of the immediate agitation medical problem. And that was day 17. And then 2 more days to Arcadia. Alright, so not the next day, 2 days later, you get to Arcadia on the western coast. And it's a pretty big town. It's a good sized city for back then. And, there's thousands of people living here. And I guess, do you want to go to the baths or the public house or to the palace?
Let's
or
bathe
one of the temples? Bathe first?
Let's bathe. Get some of this grime off us. And then we'll go to the palace. I mean, I stink, so we should. It's probably 20 minutes after people bathe, but then they immediately stink. So.
Well, but it was a clean stink. Not a stale stink.
Right. Ouch.
So you get all cleaned up and you head up to the palace late afternoon. And
And we say to them what?
I wish there were a social standing scale. Let's see. So you get there and the guards say, welcome to Arcadia. Hail to new King Cepheus. Long may he reign peacefully.
New king.
Yes, perhaps you haven't heard the old king was cursed.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that happens when you anger.
What's
Sorry.
your wait,
What?
who's from here? Oh. Never mind, Derek's not here.
Yeah, Derek's not here. Yeah.
Derek, you jerk. Not really. It's not his fault.
Also blame him.
But, so you guys don't actually, you've never met Cepheus before? I don't think. Well, I guess let me double check. But I'm pretty sure you haven't. Oh. Actually, you did. My mistake. You met him at the games.
Sweet.
So, when you head up to the palace and announce yourselves and give your names to the guards, they show you in. And to move them. That's you guys.
Oh,
So it probably doesn't matter, but yeah. I guess so. Okay. test it out.
Be right back.
All right. How's that? Everyone good? Marching order for the ambush? Just kidding.
Are you though?
Okay. Well, you
Yeah,
go
well,
in
okay,
and you see King Cephas says, "Ah, my worthy competitors and opponents." And then he laughs a little bit. Thank you for coming to my request. We've had a real problem lately. The old king got himself cursed, and it's causing problems throughout the region. Say anything? Or?
Well, it is an honor to be here.
The honor is mine, as long as you can help. I mean, I'm good at hunting animals. I did help nail the Caledonian boar, whose hide you see here by the hearth. But I feel that my past relationship with Lykehouse would possibly slow me, make me hesitate. I may not be able to do what needs to be done.
That's understandable. Do you know where they might be right now?
Let's see. The last sign was about 3 miles northeast.
All right. Is everyone okay?
I was just gonna ask, like, when is there a certain time of day they attack at, or is it just random, or
Usually at night.
at night, every night?
Most nights.
Most nights. Is there like any pattern that anybody has seen? I mean, except for, or is it just random who they're attacking? Like just wild animals, right? Or are they going after specific?
It seems to be fairly random. Livestock or people at the outskirts. I mean, as opposed to
like,
bursting
maybe
into
they're
the city.
coming into, like, from the forest. Is there an outlying forest?
There's some mountains and forests around, yeah.
Okay, so they're just coming in from, and then, but just the outlying areas are not like.
Well, so far, but our outlying citizens are valuable as well.
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't say they weren't. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop. It's like, I don't like what you're implying, though. I didn't say they were less important. I was saying that their limit, and it's how many? It's the dad
and 2 sons.
So there's 3 of these creatures to deal with all total?
Yes. But as far as we can tell, unless there are others out there with them, but those are the only 3 that were cursed.
Okay.
Do you know what exactly they are, so we know what to look for?
Did you take an epic title? You did.
They're large, hairy beasts like wolves.
Okay.
You can't have one as a pet.
You can't have everything. Some things just need to die.
Alright, so has anybody fought, like, I mean, you guys haven't tried to encounter, like, there's not been an attempt yet to fight your army? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you haven't attempted.
Well, we sent some soldiers out, but they didn't come back.
Oh, okay. Cool story.
Always a good sign.
Right. Alright, well. Maybe you should send some extra men with us. You know, strength in numbers.
Well, make a persuasion roll.
A 10.
He says, "Well, I'm afraid the 4 that I sent were the best available for wilderness operations."
Think you could give us a guide, though?
Think what?
A guide? We're not from the area, and we're not sure where to start looking, so a guide would be appreciated.
He's got the cloak.
Roll persuasion. You have advantage, right?
Yes.
Right.
Double 11. So that would be a 14.
He says, well, old man Fandos knows these lands better than any other. We could send for him.
That'd be appreciated.
All right, so he says to one of the... You're not sure what they are. They're just kind of part of the court, these guys. They have kind of random jobs and they help out and just live off the palace. There have been a few of them hanging around every palace. And so he speaks to this one here and tells him to go get old man Fandos. And he says, yes, sire. And runs off. And King Cephas says, well, it's going to be a while before he gets back. It may not even be till tomorrow. Will you join us for dinner?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Stomach growls.
And so he orders meat and skewers brought in, and vegetables to stick on there as well. And you guys put them over the hearth, while the priestess of Demeter gets everything seasoned and prepared and stokes the thing to cook. And so let's see. You guys eat, and he brings in wine. And you go out of the throne room to a dining hall with tables in it and stuff to actually eat. But it's a pleasant enough evening. Is there anything you need from Cephas?
No. But I do show off my flowers.
Alright. Let's see. He says, oh, that's different. I haven't seen anything like that before. And he picks one and smells it and says, oh, not bad, not bad.
What happens if you eat one?
It's just a flower, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, what happens if you eat one?
Well, some wildflowers are poisonous, so
Yep, that's true.
good luck.
Well, you're not sure what kind of flowers they are. You can make a nature roll.
I'll try. Sure. I'll give it a go.
Or you could just ask our alchemist.
She's asleep on the couch. An 8.
You're not really sure what any of them are.
Can I make
a flower.
You can roll.
That's what I guess. I guess that it's a type of flower.
15.
The ones you recognize are fairly benign. They're not going to poison you, but they're not really going to nourish you that much either. They're not like the good berries or anything.
Cool. I mean, you can eat it. Just have something with it.
It's a garnish.
Yeah. Have it in a salad.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some socks. My feet are freezing.
Hey, Sean doesn't give us an explanation where he's going.
What was that, Tracy?
Oh, I didn't say anything. When you go, you're like, I'll be right back. And then you just go. JC, like, we get to know why he's got to run off.
That's because I multitap when I stand up.
Why do you think sandwich dinner is going to be so?
Because I didn't lunch.
All right. So
Sorry, I didn't like the
stop. So, you guys spend the night, and the next day, about mid-morning, an old man shows up. He's just got his staff and a toga, some sandals.
Not every old man with a staff is a wizard.
He says, "Good morning. I understand you need some help looking around the area."
Yes, sir. We are going to look into your monster problem. And we don't know your countryside very well, so we just need a guide.
Very good. Well, everyone ready? Let's be off.
Alright.
I immediately got the song from Peter Pan in my head where they like are off to Neverland. When there's a smile in your heart, there's
Oh, stop.
Sorry. One bite.
No.
What happened?
Why'd you erase it? Because you guys are moving out.
The guide showed up.
Hey, Kylo! Sorry, I should have it.
I'm getting off the thing.
It's an avocado.
I can't see it. Shit. Alright, so are you... Okay, are you taking the chariot? I guess before I set him up, I should ask. Into the mountains?
No.
No.
Alright, so that stays back with Derek. And then... I guess she's staying back with Derek too.
Who's she? Oh.
Aretha, if she doesn't feel well, then she doesn't feel well. And the old man with the staff.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you?
She's here.
Sort of.
She's in the back, trailing.
Yeah.
And if you're just letting him do the survival and lead the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
He leads us into a trap.
No, if he leads us into a trap, then we kill him and everyone else. It's not a list of science here.
What? Where did you hear that? I just feel like we need some greenery out here.
Yeah, I thought it was a Deadlands.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of looked like a Badlands.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Badlands.
By the way, have you ever played Badlands? I mean, Deadlands? Sorry, not Badlands.
Yeah, wait, well, talk when we're done. But yeah, we were discussing that. But we'll run out of time, so
We'll talk in a
talk
moment.
about that in a few minutes.
Alright, I really want to play Deadlands. Alright, we'll talk about it in a bit.
So there we go. And you guys hear howling.
You must die.
And across the way,
JC, you should mute yourself.
So, you guys keep going?
Well, we're clearly heading in the right direction.
How about we slow down and group up so that we keep an eye off to the sides?
And also so that the more fleshy things are in the middle.
You guys are in the middle.
I'm just making sure.
Because that sounds like wolves, and wolves like to attack from the flanks.
Alright,
And the last thing we need to be attacked by intelligent wolves that are cursed.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a curse that's like not just for them, but for everybody that lives within an area that they encompass. I mean, I'm not criticizing the gods' curses. Mind you, I'm not. It's like that's the curse that keeps on giving.
Well, let's face it, if the gods actually did the smart thing during ancient Greece, then we wouldn't have any stories from that time period, because it'd be like, yeah, the gods were kind. That's it.
Sorry, I needed some hot caffeinated something.
Alright. So, 2 human-like, wolf-like creatures come running out and chuck spears. Well, I guess roll perception, somebody who has, let me, your highest.
I think mine is +5.
Can we just all roll perception?
No, what did you get?
Crystal rolled first.
What did you get?
19.
He said I'll do it. What did you get?
That one.
He always says he'll do it.
Alright, well.
I wanna help.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Yeah, except you want to help in situations that you probably shouldn't.
Wait, she's giving me her inspiration.
I asked if I could, but I'm not so sure.
I got 21.
Well, it's just a couple of spears, so.
Why are you guys laughing?
Because of the whole interaction about who was gonna roll this roll, and Brian went with Nathaniel because Nathaniel yelled out that that he would do it, and then you're like, I rolled a 21.
No, that one.
As soon as he said it, I rolled it. I didn't know it was gotta be to one person.
Well, I think Brian went. Yeah, I don't know, because I was like, can I? And he's like, no, it's Nathaniel. I was like, all right. So.
My bad. You don't have to take my roll. It's okay.
He's not.
Use the scout in our group.
Is that what we're fighting? The picture in the book, or am I?
Why don't we do the whole roll?
No, you're not fighting him, you're fighting him.
Oh right, the werewolves. I'd rather fight the tiger guy. This looks really majestic.
Hey, why don't we do the whole roll thing where everybody has a roll? That way people don't step on other people's shoes.
Because that doesn't stop Nathaniel.
You could set a roll, and then I would just ask your scout or whoever.
Okay, who has the highest perception in the group? And we know
Well,
how to go by
but
I think it's
right now,
I think that's Andrea. She said she had a +5.
I do. I have a +5.
or why don't we go by role playing instead of going by stats? Like, go by what people would actually want to. Like, it doesn't make sense for
Well,
somebody
right
to.
now we're being attacked.
Bruce got hit by a spear for 6 points.
Because you guys are talking and we're not paying attention.
No, they.
It's a joke. I was making a joke. 4, 5, 6. Ow! Why would? Where? Hey, I got me another spear. I add that on. Now I have 2 spears. I got your spear, whoever you are. You're not getting it back. Well, you might get it back, but not in the way you want.
That was my favorite spear.
You shouldn't have thrown it then.
Should have just used it for melee.
Yeah, right?
Everyone roll initiatives.
Oh, I got it.
9.
8.
Alright, I'm tired of getting that 20s here. I'm not even gonna count
Oh
that.
yeah, that's such a hard, that's such a
Yeah,
horrible thing to go
I'm
through.
putting my camera up. I don't want people questioning my
That you're
honesty,
cheating?
So, yeah.
I'm not
because
cheating, I
that
promise,
just bothers me.
guys. I'm not.
I got 8.
19 for me.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Mistine?
15.
Bruce?
I got 8.
Aetos?
9.
Aretha?
8.
Bruce was ahead. Tychon?
19.
Draegus?
11.
Okay. So, Tychon, a couple of wolfmen just hucked spears at the front of the group, hitting Bruce and the old man.
There you are. All right. So trigger rage. And I trigger Divine Fury.
Just to make sure, did we rest before? Did we rest after fighting the elephant?
Yeah.
It's been a few.
Okay.
And then move me to the edge of that first hill there.
All right.
Yeah.
Each of these is about 10 feet up. So you know.
Okay. Is it counted as difficult then to get up?
Well, I wouldn't say the whole thing's super steep. Just eat up more of your movement on the way there.
Okay. Then move me up halfway through that first bit. If it's going to be
25
a distance.
and then there.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. And was there anything else?
No, that's it. I use my action, I use my bonus action, and I use my movement.
Oh, okay. And then Mistine.
Which one would be easiest to shoot, do you think?
Probably that one. Well, I don't know, it's about the same.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Does a 10 hit?
No. You shoot your arrow and it bings off one of the tree limbs that's in the way. Anything else?
No.
That's it. Okay. Nice try. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then, so this one runs down the hill and leaps and tries to bite and claw at Tychon.
Alright.
Sorry, I was dealing.
It's okay. So, armor class 20 hits, right?
Yeah, because it's mine's 18.
Make a constitution save.
Right?
And take 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright, that would be a 16 on the con save.
Okay?
And how much was the damage again?
9.
9, okay. Alright.
Let's see. Well, I guess he can only get there. And then he's going to attack Old Man Phanos. Alright. So that one runs at the old man and bites into his shoulder and tears out a chunk of flesh. And he falls to the ground screaming.
Oh
no.
Our poor old man Thanos.
And Draegus.
Yeah, I'll run over there. You give Tychon a hand.
Up here, 5, 10.
Why don't you help the old man? Tychon doesn't need your help.
You could get there.
Help the old man with what?
He just got bit.
He's literally right next to you.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? I'm not a doctor.
You killed the thing that's attacking him.
Being attacked. He just got bit.
Stop trying to steal other people's kills.
5, 10, 15, there.
Sure.
Because you'll still be 5 feet away if you try and go there.
That's fine.
That
I got a 24.
That hit.
He's our guide. So bad. He came with us. Now he's bit. He's probably infected. I don't know if it really works that way. I mean,
Be 9 points of damage.
Alright. So you chop at him and you feel like the hit should have cut deeper than it did. I mean, you don't have like a... No, you don't. Okay.
no, none of us have silver. Thank you.
Nobody got radiant.
That was just the weapon though, right?
What did you say?
There weren't any spells on that, it was just the weapon?
No. What did you say about the weapon going through?
That it doesn't cut as deep as you would have expected. That it felt like a really good hit, but you only cut into the meat a little bit. You did cut into it, but not as much as you thought you would.
Okay.
Don't forget you also have a D4 radiant, JC, when you're within 30 feet of me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so roll that.
So that's 3 points of damage of radiant.
Okay.
Is that always?
Well, when he uses the ability.
Trigger it.
Aetos?
Stab. I hate my life.
What'd you get?
Not one. Again.
Okay, so you run up and it's a nice lunge, it's just that it comes up a foot short. And next up, looks like Bruce.
I am just right in front of that dude, so I'll just use the long spear to hit.
Okay.
And that's 17 to hit.
Hold on. Oh, what?
17.
That hits it.
And plus I'm next to, so I get the 2 things. I mean, I get the die and then the, right? So I'm next.
Yeah, just let me know which is which.
Alright, the radiant is a 4, and the damage is a 2 on the middle. And then I'll action surge and hit it again. Hit it again. So 17 to hit. And then I got a 3 for the radiant and a 7 for the other damage.
Okay. Including your bonus?
Oh gosh, and then add 8 more altogether. Like, because it's 2 4s, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry.
But
Thank you for
So,
reminding me. That was really nice of you.
you stab into him really deep. But again, not quite as deep as you would have expected.
Yeah, well, we'll just keep going.
It's like there's some kind of resistance happening.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. I got plenty more stabbies in me.
Aretha,
I've got plenty more stabs to give.
Out.
she got sick again. All right, she goes, oh my god, my stomach.
No, wait, she just popped up.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot my name was Aretha. I'm sorry. So wait, who's that at the bottom? Is that one of them?
That's one of them, and that's one of them, and that's the guide, the old man that was leading you through the mountains.
So you're probably going to need to remove curse him. I don't know.
I have Hands of Healer.
Well, first you might want to fight the werewolves.
Okay, I can.
The lichen.
I'll try and shoot a poison arrow at it. That's 18.
You get to go down in history as a guy that
That
pissed
hits
off
it.
Zeus and became the first ever werewolf. All because you fed Zeus one of your children. What?
They have some fucked up myths.
6 on
Excuse
the
me.
arrow, 15 poison.
On that same one?
Yeah, the one that's right in front of me.
The sad part is most of the myths could be solved by just one person going like, hey, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I feel like there's
Right?
Maybe don't feed a potential god one of his kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't pull a cart.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. It's your own child.
Tychon? Well, according to some versions of
Yeah,
the
no,
myth, it was
it's-
the people of the town that did it.
Yeah, it's.
But whatever it was, they wanted to test him, and they thought that, Zeus would know, and he wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, because cannibalism is always a good idea.
So, what's Tychon doing in round 2?
Alright, my turn to attack, so I'm about to hopefully hurt him, but I'll believe that when it actually happens. Alright. So, frenzy, or not frenzy, reckless attack, because with Brian's dice they hit me anyway. So let's have some fun. And that's 20.
Nice.
Alright, and that means a lot of dice. So, let's see. 2d8s. 2d6s. And 2d4s. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. I won't complain about that. Okay, so 15 regular damage. And then, let's see, 10, 8, and 21 radiant damage.
Alright, you chop into him pretty good, but you still feel resistance, even though you got him right in the neck. But then the radiant damage from Ares explodes into him and blows off a bunch of fur and flesh, and he's got a bit of blood coming out of his shoulder now. And that makes it Mistine.
Guiding bolt, the one by Tychon.
Okay. So you call out to Apollo and ask him to send the power of the sun towards your enemies.
The power of Apollo compels you. The power of Apollo. Well, the tongue as well, but it works.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
So bright light burns across his fur and flesh.
Is Tychon still in 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. 23 damage.
Okay. It crisps and blisters, and then the blisters pop and spew blood and pus, and he staggers a bit, and he's bleeding heavily through his cracked, burnt skin. It's like 3rd degree burns on 40% of his body.
Hot dog.
And that makes it
Literally.
his turn.
He doesn't get a turn.
Then what's your armor class?
18.
Alright, you get bit. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's not very many. Oh, shit.
And make
wait.
a constitution saving roll.
There it is. For all the world to see. 13. I have a +5.
Okay. So it bites you and tears... Well, it just punctures the skin and leaves some saliva on the wound and feels like it's burning a little bit.
Ah!
And...
Filthy mutt, that berry left a scratch on me.
The other one attack... Oh, wait. First the claw... Then his claws rip across you for 7 slashing damage. And then Tychon, you're missed with the bite. The claw.
The claw.
The claw does 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And Draegus.
Alright, well, I'll keep smacking him. I'll try to get his attention. That's a 12. Does that hit?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
just barely.
I still get your T4? Sean?
Are you within
Yeah.
30 feet?
You do.
Yeah.
So yes. It lasts for a minute.
Let's re-roll that.
I know in real life a minute's not that long, but in fighting terms.
11 damage.
In combat, a minute's a lifetime.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I just kind of mumbled it a little bit. But yeah, a minute's forever in fighting.
So I got 11 damage.
Okay. So that chops him really deep. Still seems like it's resisted quite a bit, but he's stumbling around.
Does an action surge take up your bonus action?
No,
No?
it just gives you another action.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action. gonna use my bonus action to use Wrathful Smite, and then I'm gonna use Action Surge so I can attack again.
Okay. So you call out to Athena to help guide your axe as you chop down this horrible creature.
And that, oh man, almost a crit. 19. Let's see. That is a 26.
All right, that definitely hit.
Okay.
Figured I'd also let you know, JC, that you're being aided by Ares in that strike as well. You use my before you use Ares.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop rolling that d4 now.
Go for it.
So 5 plus 12, 17 plus 4 is 21 damage.
I just made it that the two gods were working together. I was like, by Nike and Ares together. Like,
So
as
as
a team.
your axe comes down and it's glowing with a golden light, and then there's a flash of the white light that the radiant damage, and even a little spark of electricity as the head gets cloven in half and splits vertically, like. And he turns back when he hits the ground. He turns back into a human with the Arcadian color togas like the guards wear, and it's kind of ripped up, but
That's unfortunate.
you think he's one of the soldiers that was sent out. And then
we haven't even dealt with.
Aetos.
We haven't even dealt with. I run to Sean. Save
5,
me. Save
10,
me, Tychon. You're my only
25,
hope.
30. Okay.
And I stab. One moment, I look away to check an email. 22.
Well, save it. 22 hits. Roll your damage.
And it's radiant because I'm near Sean.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet.
I swear we're all gonna. Like Sean's
14
like
damage.
the center of our world.
How much of it was the weapon?
10. So 4 radiant.
Okay. So you run up and stab into it, and your sword seems resisted a little bit, but there is a flash of white Ares light. I should make that blood red, but it's radiant, so.
Yeah, you gotta go with the crimson red light.
That's probably alright. Even though it's radiant, I mean, it should still be like a blood red, yeah.
It could be like like a red, like.
Bruce, you're up.
Think of it like a Sith lightsaber, that glow.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, so he's down.
The one's down and turned back into, you think he's one of the Arcadian guards. Soldiers that was sent out.
Alright. So. 15.
And then that's 20, and then plus 10 for the ledge.
Well, I have athletics, so it doesn't. I think I have climbing, it doesn't penalize my.
Oh, okay. 15, 20, 25.
Like there? I just moved that tree out of the way. Sorry. I was like, I want to be here. I move a tree. No, put me back. Cause I'm using the
you're
log.
using reach. Okay.
Yeah. So. I'm like, yeah, don't put me next to that thing so I don't want to be bit. Use my reach.
You could, hypothetically, I'm just letting you know, you could attack from there as well with reach in the second rank. But if you want to be over here, that's fine.
Oh, it could be like a mini phalanx.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Go with the fighting tactics we know. All right, now we're a phalanx.
You two keep your shields up. And she runs up and runs up and stabs his spear right between the two of you.
And
At
I
the
roll an 18
That
plus
hit.
that hit. Yeah. So, all right, and then I get these. So 12 normal damage and 4 radiant damage.
All right. So you go right between them and stab directly into his heart. And as he slides off your spear, he turns back into you think he's another Arcadian soldier also.
Out of character, am I a werewolf now? Or did I make my save?
You'll find out on the full moon.
Well, shit.
Either you will or you won't turn.
Oh no, you've got wolf herpes.
Or we can ask our native alchemist to work her magic.
Aretha,
Yeah.
the old man is still down.
We have party
Clutching
members
a bite.
that have been bit. And our NPC member.
Which party members got bit?
Nathaniel?
Yeah, what do you think?
Let's see.
If you had to guess, right? If you
Hands of the Healer, remove condition. Well, that's like frightened, paralyzed, poisoned.
You need would a lesser restoration.
I have the Mandrake. No, but that's still poison. I have the Healer's Kit.
Can she just roll? You know what she needs to do.
Feed you in a second. What?
Thank you.
What do I need
Let's
to
see.
get my friends back?
Make a wolf out of you. Now all the rest of the song makes sense.
Well,
What can I do? That's what I asked.
I don't know. What can you do? What do you want to do?
I want to help my friends. I want to heal them. I want them to not be a werewolf. How can I do that? How do I
Well,
do
you
that?
can
We
try
don't
and
know if
heal
he's
him.
a
What do you
werewolf.
have?
I just listed off everything I had, and I'm sorry for
Did
that.
anything say anything about it?
They all just talk about poison.
Okay. So,
Well, we'll figure it out. It might be fun to have a werewolf as a party member.
I feel like this conversation.
You know what?
Had
Or,
before.
you know what? Hands of the Healer also may cure a disease or remove condition.
so you try Hands of the Healer to cure him?
Yeah. I'll use one die on party member, and that is
Of Aetos.
After my turn.
and that's 11 points back, Nathaniel.
11?
Yep.
I'm full. I was down 10.
Plus wisdom bonus. Right.
All right.
And then I'll spend the other. Well, is our guy dead, or can I
He's crying out in pain.
Okay.
And he's old.
I feel like he didn't make his con save.
9, 12 for him.
Poor elderly.
Okay.
And then I just need a short rest.
So you smear your herbal salves on his bite mark. Well, actually, he has 2 bite marks, doesn't he? No, a bite and a claw. But you put your stuff on it, and he seems to feel a lot better. And after a short rest, he'll be able to go.
Well, we can take a short rest.
Yep.
Okay. If anyone wants to, if you need to spend hit dice, I don't think you get any abilities or anything back, do you?
No.
With a short rest?
Yeah, with a short rest.
Don't you get your...
Oh, you do, don't you?
Don't you get your...
I didn't use my action surge, did I?
Your action surge comes back after a long rest?
I thought that
No,
I
it's a short rest.
Yeah, but I don't think I
Yeah,
used it.
short rest.
Short rest.
So are we calling it now?
Alright, well, I'm using a hit die.
I'll use one. Why not?
I kind of like these things. These people things.
You want to offer him a place?
You can't keep them as pets.
Maybe not like as a pet.
That's like a butler.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like get him all nice and dressed up.
You know, I think Crystal would like the those books. We'll talk about it afterwards. The detective, the drow detective books.
Well, alright, so it'll be about midday on month 3, day 20 when we resume. And continue trying to hunt down the ex-king and his sons and anyone else they may have turned and have running with them at this point.
Oh my gosh, right?
So, alright, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the game, and we will talk to you all later. We should be back next week. Bye.
Stream's over.